Hey guys, Maggie really here, and this week on Beauty Bites it is all about cherries. Yes, cherries, this magic superfood that's mostly neglected to just on top of sundaes or maybe floating on top of the ice in your Shirley Temple. But these little globes of cherry awesomeness are so much more. Breaking down what's in them. Up first, we have melatonin. Now, just 1 cup of cherries provides around 27 milligrams of melatonin. Now, what does this mean for you and your skin? Well, melatonin's amazing for preventing collagen breakdown. So, the more cherries, more melatonin, less wrinkles, it makes everyone much happier. Well, another problem we deal with acne, cherries are chock full of vitamin A, which has been proven to help prevent and slow down acne. So another reason to love cherries. And number 3, and perhaps the most interesting and important reason to love cherries, it's this little nutrient called anthocyanins, but it's a fancy word for anti-inflammatory. What does this mean for your skin? Less bruises and less puffiness, which is something that really anyone can benefit from. So now that we know how amazing cherries are for you, let's begin the recipe. So how are we gonna feature cherries today? Well, we are putting them in, get this, a dark chocolate covered cherry smoothie. Could there be anything more awesome? Now, starting off, I'm using frozen cherries for this recipe. Now, frozen cherries, they're just as good nutritionally as fresh cherries. You don't have to deal with pitting them, and they're peaked at the height of their ripeness. They're extra juicy and flavorful. Now, when you start the shake, before we add the cherry, we have to add the base of our shake. So what are we going to do for the base? Well, if you want, you could do a dairy base, but today I'm going to do a nut milk base. And nut milk is actually surprisingly really easy to make. And besides that, nuts are full of healthy fats, which is also great for moisturizing skin. So starting off, we're going to put about a 1/4 cup of nuts in. Now, I've chosen a mixture of almond and macadamia nuts today, but you just want to dump about a 1/4 cup of nuts into the shake. After you do that, all you simply do is add water. I'm just using some filtered water, adding up about a 1.5 cups of water to the nut milk. After we do that, we're just gonna let it spin. Now what's so amazing about this is look how frothy that was. People don't believe me, but I'm telling you, nut milk is frothy and delicious. All right, now that we have the base of our smoothie, it's really simple. Couple more steps. I want to add this whole bag of frozen cherries. It's about a 1.5 cups of frozen cherries. This will be making 2 shakes. So just dump the entire bag of cherries into the shake. Now, once we have the whole bag of cherries in there, up next we just add a splash of almond extract. It's sort of a secret ingredient, but I'm telling you, it is unbelievable with the cherries and really adds just that extra pizzazz. And when I say splash, just a delicate splash, maybe a teaspoon or even just half a teaspoon into the shake. Now, the last kicker, the real big punch, is the cocoa powder. Now, personally, I like to use 100% raw, unprocessed cocoa powder. I think it adds just a little extra kick and is that much more pure. But if you don't have that around, just go for unsweetened cocoa powder. I'm going to add 1/8 cup. I like mine extra chocolatey, but if you don't want quite so much chocolate, you can add a little less. All right, let's wind away. Now it's time to try our smoothie. So just grab a cup and fill her up. Let's take a whirl. Cheers! I'm telling you, it's so chocolatey, so delicious, and even better than that, it's chock full of so many amazing antioxidants and nutrients that, hey, 1 sip of this dark chocolate cherry smoothie, and you're 1 step closer to getting luck.